and even finished by saying, God bless you. And in the X chat with the youth, he even prayed for the youth there. So we are hoping that the end goal for this particular process, from the Ruto must go perspective. And in one of the X chats, I think either yesterday or the other day, they were saying, when we say Ruto must go, we mean Ruto and everyone associated with him, including the deputy president. Now, you cannot talk like that in the context of governance in Kenya, because we have a way in which the president is relinquished of his duties. There is a clear mechanism that has to be followed. If it is, and that is only on an impeachment process, or God forbid, the president passes on, or if there is a coup by whoever wants to undertake a coup, of which again there are response measures of coups, and I think Kenya has a sample of a history of the 1982 coup and how it was dealt with. On impeachment processes, there is a role for any citizen who wants to undertake that. It has to go to Parliament. The National Assembly has its mandate. The Senate has its opportunities. And so the Ruto must go perspective, I think, is too hard, is too far-fetched. But the beauty of it, Abdi, is that it is already giving us certain results, and that part of the demands that were made by the Gen Zs or by the youth are already being addressed by the president. So the way forward, therefore, is to identify, even as we talk about leaderless and all these things, is to look at where is this pressure coming from. And it is not in the abductions. You cannot purport to want to speak or to dialogue with people and you are still abducting them. And I'm saying you are still abducting, not in reference to the president, but that he has the opportunity and the responsibility to call the Inspector General of Police or the DCI or whoever is abducting people and ask him, can you stop this issue? He has the power to call for a blanket amnesty for any young person or any Kenyan who is behind bars, having been arrested for participation in this particular demonstrations. And that is the power of the presidency. So for him to be able to move forward, he has to come again with a very clean slate. The president does not have to be seen to be pushed, like I saw a good friend Linus Kaikai doing, for him to apologize for families that had been shot by the police. In his presidency, he said that no Kenyan will lose any life under my watch on a bullet of the police. The president can be humble enough to apologize and say, I am sorry, this has happened under my watch, and we will ensure that this does not repeat itself. And therefore, it softens the hearts and the minds of the Kenyans who are still holding certain aggravations, and people who still have hard stances in terms of looking at what I would call a best alternative to a negotiated agreement. Because this is a negotiation that is going on, and it is going on because failure to respond to some of these issues, these demonstrations that we are seeing, are going to continue happening. As they happen, Kenya is losing its GDP, we are losing income, and services really are not being delivered to the people.
And that was the next point of my